Over a year ago, President Obama, he was quoting the Constitution. He was talking about the need for a new politics in our country, and he quoted the Constitution. He said, "We the people." Our Constitution begins with those three simple words. Words we've come to recognize mean all the people. That sounds beautiful. But I heard him say that, and I'm like, really? I didn't get that memo. I didn't know we've concluded that we the people means all the people. Our founding fathers didn't mean it. The Civil War didn't get us there. Abraham Lincoln didn't believe it. The Civil Rights Movement didn't fully get us there. Donald Trump definitely doesn't believe it. The challenge is we've never, as a nation, decided, do we want to be a place where we the people means all the people? This is the question we have to address as a nation. This is what, instead of debating our greatness, when were we great, how great are we, what does our greatness look like, we have to stop that conversation, and we have to take up the truly meaningful conversation of, do we want to be a nation where we the people means all the people? This last election, Donald Trump won the presidential campaign by his promise to make America great again. The challenge with Donald Trump is he actually gets what made America great in the first place, which was explicit and systemic sexism and racism. And he campaigned and spoke in a way that said, let me bring that back. Now the challenge is Hillary was not his antithesis. So Donald said, make America great again. Hillary said, America's always been great. She said, America's great because we're good. At the Democratic National Convention, President Obama jumped into the fray and said, America's great already. Cory Booker, an African-American senator from the main stage at the Democratic National Convention, he, in his speech endorsing Hillary Clinton, he acknowledged that the Declaration refers to natives as savages. He acknowledged that natives and women are excluded from the Constitution, and he acknowledged the Three-Fifths Compromise. But he ended that section of his speech by saying, but these things do not detract from our nation's greatness. So Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton actually agreed. Our history, our past, our foundations, everything that makes us systemically racist and adds to our genocidal history is great. So the conversation we had this last election was not a racist, anti-racist dialogue. It was, do we want Donald Trump to make our nation explicitly racist again, or do we want Hillary Clinton to work to keep racism implicit? Because since the Civil Rights Movement, we've grown very uncomfortable with explicit racism and very comfortable with implicit racism. So the dialogue we need to have, let's stop talking about greatness. We need to have the conversation, do we want to be a nation where we the people actually means all the people? That's a conversation I would love to be a part of. That's the conversation I would love to see our Native peoples come into and lead that dialogue, help initiate that dialogue. That's the conversation that I think could help us truly create this common memory so we can have better community here in Turtle Island.